The inaugural college football playoff kicks off tomorrow with Indiana facing Notre Dame, followed by 3 more games on Saturday, each held at different locations across the country. All right, Dan Orlovsky, talk to me first. Would you rather have upsets or all chalk when it comes to these playoffs?
I want chalk.
Okay.
I want chalk. So there's really one team chalk-wise that I really want to win the whole thing. It's
Okay.
Oregon. I think Dan Lanning's in the conversation for best coach in college football, okay? Second round is when I think I would be a little bit more enticed with like an upset or two.
Okay.
Like if I want chalk in round one because I want Penn State to have to play Boise State, and then that would be fascinating when it comes to round two.
Yep.
I want Notre Dame to win because then I want Notre Dame and Georgia. And then can there be an upset? Because Notre Dame beating Georgia would be considered an upset when it comes to the rankings and whatnot. I want Texas to win weekend one because then it's Arizona State, Texas. Can Arizona State? I don't think round two with like the Ohio State, Tennessee winner versus Oregon would be that big of an upset. So I want chalk in round one, but round two I'm a little bit more intrigued because then the conversation becomes fascinating.
Okay.
Upset City, baby. I want upsets. I don't care if it's in round one or round two. Like, that's what sports are. I want to see a team rise to the occasion, beat an underdog, and find a way to win. The hell with just chalk. If it's just going to be chalk, then we don't need to play the games. I want the upsets because it makes everything interesting, especially at the college level.
It makes everything interesting?
Yes, because you want to show up to the game and you want to see it when you think the underdogs have a chance. I know there's a chance that an upset happens and the next team gets blown out the water. But I think that's the fun thing about sports, especially in college when the fans, the student section, all of that means so much. Seeing that atmosphere when there is a huge upset, to me, there's nothing better than that.
I'm going to go with chalk. Here's the reason why. I appreciate your point, Jay, about upsets. I get that. But in college football, when you get those upsets and then the big game arrives and there's clearly a distinction between the elite and everybody else, what we get are romps in national title games. And I don't want to see that. I want thrillers. You know, listen, we go, obviously, that's our Super Bowl, even though we're about to have the Super Bowl in a couple of years and stuff, ESPN and all of that. But being at the national championship games, you know, you knew that Michigan was going to beat up on Washington, and that's exactly what they did. So you know what, you're there, but you know you're not there because, damn it, the contest is the contest, okay? You know, when I was at Alabama, when I was in Atlanta for Alabama versus Georgia, and Jalen Hurts got benched for that second half, and Tua comes in the game and wins the national championship for you when Nick Saban made them, it's electric, man. It's electric. But you got to understand, Georgia had them. And so Georgia and Alabama going back and forth, you're looking for something like that. In the National Football League, the reason why the upset is tantalizing is because when an upset happens, it doesn't have to stop there. It can happen again and again and again. In college football, it doesn't seem to be that way. That Cinderella ride is no such thing. It's one weekend, and then after that, they come plummeting right back down to earth. It's a hell of a weekend, though. I understand that, but I'm just saying to you, that's what I don't want. I want, when I watch the national championship, okay, I want to see who I believe is to be the two best teams going up against one another. Let's get it on. That's what I want to see. I ain't seeing it. I don't want those upsets. I don't care about that.
Do you have an upset that you want? A specific team?
It would be fun as hell for SMU to win.
Come on, man. And then what they going to do? All right, you win that one game, then what they going to do?
Madness, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Y'all worried about the end. Yeah, I understand.
But hoops is different.
It is.
Hoops is
I'm
different.
just saying,
But it's like,
it's
man,
a Cinderella story.
you turn that game on and you feel
can make
great.
an argument for both, the powerhouses, the heavyweights, and also seeing those Cinderella stories.
How much